Welcome to Angel Eyes Tarot. Please like, subscribe, share, do all the fun stuff. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. So I definitely see that there is a fork in the road, right? There's something. What I truly see here is you are hanging on to something that no longer. It's not that it doesn't serve you, because I feel like the reason why you're hanging on is because it serves you in some way. But I'm getting that this is an outdated way of doing things, an outdated way of thinking. I feel like this did used to work for you in the past. It's gotten you this far, right? And you're being asked to look at an alternative way of doing things, to really think for yourself. If all of the rules or all of these systems or what is expected of you from your family, friends, just society, life in general, if there was none of that, if you didn't have your bills weighing on you, if you didn't have all of these things that are incorporated, all of these situations, right? Like, what would you do if you didn't have these people that rely on you, right? If you didn't have all of these responsibilities that you are so focused on, what would you do? There's a sense of freedom. There's some knowledge that you have been picking up. There's some great wisdom that you are hanging on to. Maybe you just woke up to this new knowledge, or maybe you have just started really incorporating it in your life, and I believe you are being asked to take the next step. They are asking you to rise up, okay, to break free. There's something they're asking you to leave behind. Okay, there's a different direction. There's a direction change. You have free will. You have a choice. There's something that maybe you think that you don't have a choice. I do have the Three of Swords here, but it's a little different. The image for me is really that it's in your mind. It's not coming from your heart anymore. It's like mind tricks. There's it's like a stormy mind. There's some sort of fog. There's new neural pathways. There's new ways of thinking forming. And these are going to become dominant. But it's like you have to exercise it. And I was reading before, actually, I was reading the Bible. And it was talking about how everything, there's going to be endless amount of books and basically knowledge, right? People are going to be writing a lot of stuff. There is. We have the internet. We have all of this information, right? But we really do still need to use our discernment. And our discernment, what I have found the best way to know if something is true for you, because something can be true for somebody and not be true for you. Okay, like we are all on our unique journey. Everybody is exactly who they should be. They came here on a contract, and sometimes you may view that they're doing things evil, or that they are causing trouble basically. But the thing is that that might be their life purpose in this life. Okay, they may have made contracts and they may be doing you or in somebody else a favor because they wanted to experience or they needed to learn some sort of lesson, some sort of experience needed to happen. So there has to be some contrast in order for that to happen. You know, a lot of bad things that happen, there's a lot of good that comes out of everything if we don't dwell, if we don't let that dwell over and over in our mind in a negative way. If you can always bring something positive out of something negative and balance it out. There is a lot of wisdom that you have gained, but I do see here that you are hanging on to something that should be dead and gone. The cat's behind me. Oh, yep, you're still there. Okay. All right, so it's like you have all this wisdom. You're getting communication. You're hanging on to something, though, that is not for your best benefit. This may be just even a coping mechanism that you may have. There is a lot of, I'm getting a lot of energy of really paying attention to your body and what your body needs. And this can be difficult because we're used to eating certain things, we like certain things. It's like there's something big that's shifting. Okay, there's a huge shift coming and a huge reset coming by the end of this year and the beginning of next year. There's a lot of things in work here. All right, there's in the works. I do have a 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4, 6, 7. Huh. I do see here that new beginning. We have 666 here. 6666. Actually, 4 sixes. 6 to me is balance, but we have the 6 of wands and the 6 of cups. It's like you are being handed an opportunity here. The ace of cups is also about your emotions, your feelings, like following your heart. So it's like if you didn't have all these restrictions, what does your heart say? And somebody's nickname could be Lily. You could have some sort of connection with the word Lily. It could be a nickname. It could be your pet's name. You could be 30 years old. You could have a daughter that's 3 or a son that's 3. Yeah, I do see here that you are going to be given some recognition of things that you are doing. But it's like you need to muster up the courage and listen to your guidance, even if it doesn't make logical sense at the moment. All right, it's making time for to even see your options, to see these opportunities, to sit and really hear the truth of things. It's like I feel like there's like this energy of defending it. Yes, it did work for you in the past. Yes, it brought you a lot of good things, but it's time to step into the new. Okay, there's a new direction, a new path that you are being asked to go down. And this path may be a little unsure. You may be a little unsure. I mean, this is going to take a lot of discipline, determination, your strength. You know, you're really going to have to overcome this resistance and really focus on self improvement. You do have all of the tools and the resources. Creator and God source energy is going to be sending you many resources, okay, and different things that will definitely help you out. But you are being asked to definitely go into this other direction. So there's going to be some sort of opportunity that's going to show itself to you, and it may involve traveling. All right, maybe that's why you're kind of hesitant, because you kind of have what you have here, right? Like where you are. You're like stable, you're secure, you know what's going to happen. Like you built something already, but it's the Four of Pentacles, right? So you still have the Four of Pentacles, you still have six more to go, right? To get to the Ten of Pentacles, there's more. You can have more. There's something about your body strength. You may be a bodybuilder. You may be some sort of, yeah, because it's like focusing on your body, eating well, exercising, maybe getting into some sort of new program, some sort of, yeah, you're really hanging on to something. It's like you're really defending something, but there's like no need to defend it anymore. Something, look, and this is even a grave on here. Something's dead and gone. I just keep hearing that. Something is dead and gone. I'm not talking about a person, okay? I would not be saying it like that if that was maybe you're dealing with that, but like that's not what this is. This is definitely a thought form or a way of living. Something is just dead and gone. Like you have no passion for this anymore. It may be your occupation or where you live. Maybe you're not getting that. When you walk into your home, you should feel very happy. You should feel very relaxed and just there's something about success here. It's like you are built for more success. All right. I do see here that some of you may have been like publicly ridiculed. And maybe that's why you're on this defense, working really hard to defend yourself. And then we have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Okay? So something brought you a lot of pain. All right? Something is really messing with your mind and brought you a lot of pain. You see, we have these eagles like in all of these cards. It's this pain, you are gaining wisdom from your trials and tribulations. And you're going to be able to build something really beautifully if you don't, once you get out of this anxiety, it's like you shut down a little bit. Somebody may be serving time for something. We also have, and then we have the flag, which this reminds me of the Six of Wands. And it's achievement, recognition, success, victory, winner. So somebody may be winning some sort of court case here. It may have been really hard, a really hard battle, and they may have really gotten into your head because a lot of people were challenging you. Maybe you had knowledge of something, that maybe you've seen something and maybe somebody tried to hush you up. But I do see here you are working really hard. You are working really hard. and you're going to be handed something. Something that you want, that you've been planting seeds for a while now. Oh, and it's coming in really fast. We have the Eight of Wands. Something you've been working on for quite a while. The Seven of Pentacles. You've been planting and nurturing something, or really fighting, really gathering I see you're gathering a lot of knowledge here, okay? And let's see what the Akashic records have to say real quick. Ooh, all right. Highlights the bonds with other beings in higher realms, but you see there's fire and water. So it's like you have bonds with the forces of the dark and the light. It's like you have the power to purify the dark, or bringing some sort of darker information into the light. Like you fight for what is right. You shine the light in dark places, things that people want to ignore, that are going on here on this earthly plane. Things that are pretty bad. It's like you are bringing justice. You are bringing the truth. And a lot of people aren't happy about this because they want people to live with the regular tradition. It's like you're breaking systems here. You're shedding the light on these systems and they are crumbling. Journey of forgiveness emphasizes the importance of releasing past grievances, and the soul's reflection encourages introspection to understand your true self. So you may be fighting with it's not even fighting. It's like you're experiencing and accepting like your shadow self and your light self, right? There's something that is definitely recorded. Okay, so the Akashic Records is cosmic records, right? It represents the collective knowledge and experiences stored in the universe. So maybe you are bringing some sort of light of a past event, and it's going to free a lot of people. Maybe people have been living in turmoil because they knew what happened, they knew what they saw, they knew what they experienced, and maybe there is a massive cover up, and now justice is going to be prevailed. Either way, there's something that you are being asked to take the mask off, to release certain boundaries that are no longer serving you. All right, it's like birthing new boundaries, breaking free of your regular ways of doing things and seeing things. And it's like humans can be so predictable, right? It's like to change it up, switch it up. You're going to come to a fork in the road, and there's going to be a moment of truth. And it may look like a crisis at first. You may experience it as a life crisis, or as, a very unstable. It may send your mind through a loop. The key here is to stay grounded. Okay, stay grounded and see what the opportunity is here, because in every situation, there's always opportunities. This could look like a devastating event here or a situation, but the thing is there may be a huge, amazing blessing hidden beneath all of the chaos. All right. So it's there's going to be a fresh start. All right. I have travel here. It's right here. All right. There's a direction change. You do have free will choice. There's a turning point, change in circumstances. You are definitely finding something out. Some sort of truth is definitely coming out. Some sort of light is definitely about to shine on things. And you're not going to like everything that you see. Okay? But make sure that you don't let your mind play all them tricks on you and you go down the rabbit hole and start destroying everything that you built. All right? Because in all of this, there's an opportunity. All right? You're going to overcome a lot of things. Things are going to work out. Once you leave something behind, we have the Eight of Cups and we also have this airplane card here. And with this airplane card, it's talking about leave it behind, international guidance system. It's your inner compass, okay? I do see here that there may be some sort of long distance travel. This could be in the astral realm. You could be doing this while you're sleeping. You could be making, there could be multiple choices, but you are getting downloads of different truths. And it's like you're going to have a different way of thinking, a different mind frame. There's a new beginning with rapid growth. Okay, we do have the Eight of Wands here, and we have the baby card, new beginning. Okay, a fresh start, unlimited potential, continuing the legacy. What legacy really fills your heart? When you talk about this thing, there's a purpose here. And you may feel a little vulnerable, but know that you are God's baby and everything is going to work out in your favor. He knows the amount of strength and endurance this is going to take. And you will, yeah, and then we have the empty nest. Like there's something about leaving. I really feel like this is physical leaving. You are completing some sort of cycle. There's something that has had its hands on you for a long time. This could even be some sort of charge against you. Maybe you've had to live with some sort of system, some sort of haunting. I am using a Halloween tarot. October. So it could be like a haunting of us. Like something could have been haunting you from the past for a long time that kept you in mental turmoil. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. That was very painful. You felt stabbed in the back. You felt betrayed. You felt like the whole world was against you, right? Where is it? It's, it was this one. Okay. Open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, somebody shut you down, caught, public ridicule and mockery, nowhere to run, censure, serving time, and vulnerable. We got vulnerable here twice. Something made you really vulnerable. But what's really sticking out to me here is the public humiliation and ridicule. Like, it's like I'm getting the feeling that like nobody even gave you a chance. Nobody, like you weren't able to speak. All this is swords. Swords is about communication. There's something you weren't able to communicate. There's something that people weren't able to see. And it really put a fork in the road for you in making decisions and doing what you wanted to do, right? And it really put a heavy darkness in your mind. You may have even felt like giving up. It's like you're holding on to this pain because this was really getting to me. The skull, he's holding on to something very painful, right? It's dead and gone. It's dead and gone. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but something's about to be dead and gone. You're about to get, because I do see here there's a gift. There's going to be some sort of recognition, some sort of truth is going to come out, right? And you're going to get recognized for who you are. Some sort of truth is about to see recognition, achievement. We have the flag. See, I have recognition all over here. 6 of Wands and the flag. Capturing the flag. It's like you're going to finally have the upper hand. It's like you're going to shine light on a system that has been running for a long time that is very dark and manipulative. And I feel like this system has really bound a lot of souls that you are about to help release. There is an amount of forgiveness that is going to be required for you to move on as well, though. Forgiving yourself as well for being in this situation. There is something about a child as well. The child is very much drawing my attention. Something very painful. Turned you inside out. Like made you sick to your stomach. There's definitely something about your stomach. And it is the lower half of him. It's just him in the card. But he's an angel. Nobody knows that he's an angel. It's like nobody knows he's an angel. And some sort of dark force went up against this angel. Not realizing the strength this angel has. So you're about to put something to death. You're about to put something to rest. And you are very exhausted. All right. You are very exhausted, bone tired, needs restoration, overdue. This is very overdue. Old habits die hard. Family patterns, something back in time. So this is something from the past that's been haunting you for quite a while. Some light is about to be shown. You are about to get some sort of download, some sort of information, some sort of truth is about to come to light. And this is going to be unconventional. All right. But it's for freedom. You're challenging a system here. You are challenging something that has been intact for a long time, I see, but it's overdue. This change has put a roadblock in front of many people, many souls, and has been very challenging. And it's time to regroup and not feel like you are paralyzed any longer. All right. Yes, there's going to be a lot of obstacles. You have taken a lot of obstacles. And a lot of times you felt like you put one step forward, 2 steps back, but there's going to be some sort of revelation here. Some sort of truth is coming in really fast. We have the 6 of Pentacles. It's going to be given to you very freely, okay? And you are going to finally be able to release all of that, all of those burdens, the 10 of Wands. It felt like, all of this was, it's like having a backpack full of rocks wherever you go. So you are going to find some new inspiration and you are going to move forward with this new information. All right. And it's going to come from your heart. And you are going to have help. All right. I hope this helped and you have a very wonderful, blessed day. Bye.